Today, we're making buffalo wings and a blue cheese dip. First, let's make the dip. We'll be needing blue cheese, mayonnaise, sour cream or plain yogurt, 1 small garlic clove, and salt and pepper to taste. Using a fork, break down the cheese into smaller chunks or to a paste, whichever you prefer. I like to leave small chunks so you get bites of cheese with the chicken. So you can leave it like this, or you can turn it into a paste. Then, add an equal amount of sour cream. About that much. And half the amount of mayonnaise. So about this much. Next, get that small clove of garlic. Remove the skin. Grate or slice a small clove of garlic finely. I use a microplane grater, which comes in really handy for these types of tasks. Okay, so like so. Okay, you'll see it here. You can add all of that into the dip. Has to be really fine so when you bite into the dip, you don't get too much garlic. Otherwise, it's going to be too strong for your taste. So last, add salt and pepper to taste. It's good. Then mix everything. Okay, taste. That's good. Now you can set that aside and leave it in the fridge. Next, let's prepare our dry ingredients. Get a deep dish. Add your flour. Season with salt and pepper. Get more salt. Then mix it together. Always season your flour or any outer coating when you deep fry meats. This will ensure that you get flavor when you chew on the crispy coating. Otherwise, you'll have a tasteless outer crispy layer. Now on to the chicken wings. So we have here 10 full chicken wings. So what we can do is we can separate them into 2 pieces each. So let me set this aside first. I have a separate chopping board here for protein. Now, here's your chicken wing, and just locate the V part over here in the joint, and then you can slice through that. Okay, so I'll just go through the other wings here. Locate the joint, and you can pop it so you can see where you can slice through. Then you separate it like so. Okay, that's the last piece. Okay, so we now have 20 portions from those 10 full wings. And then what we do next is we season these slices with salt and pepper. So we do it on both sides. So don't worry about those that you spill on the sides. You can scrape them off later. Move the chicken around so you can scrape it off. Okay. Then we've washed our hands earlier, and we make sure to always wash our hands when we touch after we touch raw chicken. Now let's just use tongs to flip these over. Okay, and let's season the other side. Once that's done, okay, you can already preheat your oil to about 350. Okay, next step is you form an assembly line. So these are the seasoned pieces of chicken, and this is the flour that we prepared early on, and that's our oil heating up to 350. Okay. Now we dredge the seasoned chicken in our seasoned flour. You can probably cook about 10 pieces at a time. Make sure that you don't crowd the oil too much, because it will lower the temperature, and that means that your chicken will cook. It will take a longer time for your chicken to fully cook. Okay, let's check the temperature of our oil. We're already at 350. And if you don't have a thermometer, what you can do to check is pinch a bit of pepper, pinch a bit of flour, and then put it inside the oil. If you see it bubbling like that, it means it's ready. Okay, time to put in our chicken. The temperature will go down as you put in a lot of chicken inside there, and you'd like to maintain that at around 325. So chicken cooks at approximately about 10 to 15 minutes, depending on the size of the slice. So in this case, it's probably going to be done around 10 to 12 minutes. So just make sure that you check as you reach that 10-minute mark so you don't burn the chicken. Okay, we're almost done with our second batch. And just let me show you, after about 12 minutes of frying, this is how it looks like. Okay, that's done. So you can set that aside. Okay, so we can let those newly fried pieces of chicken rest for a bit as we prepare the sauce. For the sauce, add in equal amounts of butter and hot sauce. So I choose to use Mother's Best hot sauce, and you can use your hot sauce of choice. Probably using here about a bottle and a half. I also like to add in a bit of honey, just to balance out the spiciness and the saltiness of the chicken. So all you need to do now is heat this and make sure that everything is evenly incorporated. Once you see that it's just one combined color, then you're done. So you can stir it in to speed up the process. And we're good. Okay, we're now on our last step. So get a big bowl and put in your chicken. Okay, and what you do here is you coat it with the sauce that we made earlier. Okay, so just mix it. Make sure that everything is evenly coated. Then you can drain the excess sauce by putting it here. So last step is we taste. As you can see, when you slice it, it's cooked through. Okay. Just get a small bite here. Add some blue cheese. There you go. And we're done.